So basically, what you saying is that of course you agree with it's a goofy ass statement,
right?
But the submission part by defeat, I think what it is, women do the wordplay. So the submit and defeat sound like I'm being weak, but like you said, budgeting though, because I know you have met I met a bunch of chicks who bad with money, and say you good. I know I'm good at it because I haven't paid child support my whole life since 2010.
right,
so I had to be good at it. Right. So that means my budget scheme will be way better than yours.
Right.
Because when I think about chicks who got like a beat up car, ain't got plates, stay in a bad neighborhood, but they make really good money.
Think about it.
I always found that shit weird to me, bro.
They got a baby they named Twine.
Right. How the fuck is this possible? Like, what are you doing with the money? They look at their closet. Gucci this, Louis Vuitton that. All type of perfume and bullshit. She don't the nail shit. So you gonna pay $200 for nails, or you gonna pay $40 for it.
Right.
So when you tell a woman that she can no longer do that no more, that she has to submit to the way you do things, the product that's gonna help y'all grow, that go to pushback. So when you say defeat, maybe you say a different word like give up.
They don't like the word defeat because defeat mean that they've been beaten to something.
They lost.
But when you think about it, because everybody use that's why I say everybody has different terminologies that they use.
That's true.
But when you go back to the crux of thing, that's what I was saying last night in the group chat. I always went back to I use a work relationship type of thing. If I tell you 100 times, hey, you need to show up to work on time, and you like, man, I'm gonna show up to work. You keep showing up late. When I decide to move on from you, now you're understanding the way I'm doing things is no longer an option. You ready to have a conversation?
Now
you ready to submit to my way of thinking? That's the same when a woman
needs something.
Thank you. That's what I said last night. When a person walk away, a woman or a man could tell you what I need in a relationship. You could tell your woman, hey, I need more sex. I need you to cook more. I need you to clean. She might be giving you so much resistance. That don't mean she's not submissive or not. She give you so much resistance because she get comfortable. A lot of people get comfortable of your way of doing things. They don't think you're gonna ever leave because you're never gonna get better than nothing.
That's the thing,
it has nothing to do with leadership. It has nothing to do with submissiveness. People get complacent with things because people stop doing things that allow them to keep your attention. And then when you decide to put a person outside of their norm,
what you just said, keep attention. I'm sorry, keep going. That's deep.
That's deep. People start knowing. When you think about when you first meet somebody, the sightness of when you meet that person. You are 9 times out of 10, you're going to be taking them on dates. You call them on the phone. You texting them a lot. The beginning. I always call it the honeymoon stage. That's the honeymoon stage of things. And so you doing everything to court that person. Both sides. That's what people fail to realize. They think the man's supposed to court you first, but as a woman, you dare to sell me a dream. That's why I always use the analogy of a car dealership. What do a car dealership do when you go to a car dealership? They tell you they sell you a dream,
you can have and
that car can be trash, but they sell you the dream because obviously they know you are in the market to buy.
That's true.
That's what they're here to sell. Women are here to sell you the illusion of what they can be as a wife, as a spouse, as a mother, as all these things. But none of that stuff is proven there. Only man has to prove first
up front.
But to do anything, women can say, "Well, until you show me first, then I can do X, Y, Z." That's because of the narrative of the world of other women going out there in the world to giving bad, unsolicited advice to other women.
Facebook.
And that's what I say all the time. That's what I say all the time. Women will give advice to things that they don't even follow.
That's true.
Women would tell you, I won't put up with X, Y, Z, and they be in a domestic relationship. They be getting cheated on and all that.
But they
can speak on your situation. Say, girl, if that was me,
it couldn't be me.
That couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I
and
agree
it's her the whole time.
That's why I agree with what you say, because when you walk away from a situation, 9 times out of 10, a person's ready to submit. It has nothing to do with leadership. You could be a head of a household. You could be doing all these things as a leader, and when you decide to say, I am done, and walk away, now a person is ready to say, hold on now, babe, hold on now. You wanted me to cook clean, just please come back home. I want to suck it, I'm going to cook it, I'm going to do all these things. And she's ready to, that's why I said form of defeat. When you walk away, you're done.
You defeated.
At that level, it's a form of defeat. But the statement, I go back to the original statement. The statement is when people, you could go outside of a relationship. When people are led properly, they produce more. That when people feel appreciated, studies show that. And I'm pulling aside from relationships for a second, but studies show that when employees are valued and appreciated on a continuum, they produce more. If you beating somebody over the head telling them I said do because I'm the boss, that doesn't get you anywhere. And that's where I'm going with the statement. The thing about defeat, how can you even look at defeat if there's only two people and y'all are supposed to be a team?
You said, can you
There's
look
no
at the
such thing.
That's question you.
There's no such thing as. Well, I'm continuing.
Oh, okay.
There's no
That was
such
the question.
thing as
I'm sorry.
defeat when it's two people and y'all a team.
You come in this world by yourself.
Okay, but this is talking. This is speaking about relationships.
People are
Can you be in a relationship by yourself?
Yes, you can.
You can make a baby
You
by
can-
yourself.
yeah.
Show me how it's done.
You can make a baby by yourself.
Please
You
show
can
me
go
how
right
it's
to the
done.
sperm bank and get
And
some
buy
sperm.
you a baby.
And buy you sperm.
But you still had to have. You still had to have an element from somewhere else that you couldn't produce.
But the question you asked was, could you be in a relationship by yourself? And I'm saying yes, you can. You can be in a
That's
relationship.
an oxymoron.
That's even if it's an oxymoron, people do it every day.
Women.
So
They say
you gonna
they
submit.
eggs,
So you
and they
gonna
come
lead
back
and
and
submit
and
yourself.
adopt.
You gonna lead and submit to yourself.
You do it every day.
You do it every day. You submit to ideas of things.
Yeah.
You change the way you're thinking.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was, do you lead yourself and submit to yourself?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You lead
As a
yourself.
man.
You lead yourself in your decision.
Yes.
But then after you make your decision, you can submit to the idea of your decision. So yeah,
No,
you can
we're
lead.
talking
and
about
submit.
submission.
You asked me the
We're
question.
talking
I'm
about,
answering.
yeah, but we're talking about leading and submitting to people. Not
You didn't
to,
ask that question.
Not to an
You
idea.
said-
yourself though.
I did say
I know,
that.
so you can.
You're not submitting to yourself.
But
You're submitting to an idea.
But you changed the narrative though. You went from saying people into your own self. You said, "Can you be in a relationship with yourself?" I said,
Yeah,
"Yes, you
because
can." You asked, how can you lead and submit with yourself? Then I answered that question individually.
I concede. However, the original statement was if a man leads properly, then the woman will submit naturally. So that's between a man and a woman.
True.
Right? So